Okay, so it is again the 8th of September 2022, and the time is 15:02. Actually, about 10 minutes ago, I received an email from Deerbolt. Um, because of the fact that we were corresponding, I think maybe he pulled it up off the system quickly, uh, just in order to, complete the process for me on this and other matters. So basically, he says he's verified my account, and we're going to do the test now. I'm going to share the screen and, of course, log in using the new details that were created, which are now on screen, as Chad as Encom. I'm going to do the login, and there's two things I want to look at. The first one is the verification status, which naturally now tells me that my account has been verified. And if I look at all my information is in actual fact there. Then if I click on the manage account, basically all of my previous licenses that were available under the old account have in actual fact come up. Just as a test, I want to see if I can still log in using the old account. And there we go. Yeah, they're also available there as well. The system still definitely does need a little bit of work and attention and whatever else the case might be. Now, for radio amateurs that are watching this in particular, guys, the South African Radio League, when you pass your RAE, have in actual fact, in the majority, I'm going to say the majority of cases, I know that at the end of each RAE, the RAE manager under a SAL account or the Radio League's account, registered account, they have in actual fact applied on behalf of. Just to give you an idea of what that looks like, as a legal entity, we can apply on behalf of, and then we got to submit your details and ID book and, company details if need be, or whatever the case is. And of course, then we will in actual fact be able to do the payment, etc., and all the rest of it. The thing that I wanted to point out ultimately is that you as a radio amateur do not need to rely on the South African Radio League to manage your ICASA license. You can have your own personal relationship with ICASA via the online portal. And the only way to do that is in actual fact to follow the other videos that I've done, create your own legal entity, of course, now using your ID number and details that you supplied for the RAE examination documentation that was submitted. And by the time that your account gets verified, then that license that was managed on behalf of yourself by the South African Radio League should appear on your own account. There's an advantage to it. That means come March of each year, you can log on to the portal, check and see if the renew button is up on your license, monitor your email, do whatever it takes to establish when your license comes up for renewal. Click the renew button, pay by a credit card online, and literally within minutes, you will have your new and updated ICASA license for whatever period of time, 1 year to 5 years. So I thought I would just mention that. Good stuff. Glad to see that that is in actual fact working, and not much of a hiccup. I must admit there were one or two problems that I've passed on to Deerbolt. Hopefully they'll be able to address that and forward that off to the developers or to their hosting company. I mean, their IT guys that are managing the online portal. I did notice that with the changeover, in my case, I specifically left the trading name blank and I changed my telephone number. But when I got the verified status and I went back in, it still had the previous details. Maybe that was just a manual override in the background. I'm not too sure, but I have brought that up with them. So hopefully they will in actual fact address it. Now, what I will do now is I will take part 2 of the process to change the email account. And in all honesty, you should be able to change your other details and information. From what I believe, the actual licenses are linked to the ID number or the registration number of the company. And it's not specific to the physical, like address, postal address, that type of thing. So I'll just in post-production put these two videos together now, and I'll post that up onto YouTube. And naturally, again, be safe, be prepared, and of course, be happy. Cheers. Have a good one.